Hello, my name is Rob Lepoidovan. I have the great privilege of being housemaster of the Digby, this magnificent building behind me, which is a former hotel. We are one of our boarding houses at Sherborne, and we are your classic outhouse. We're 5 minutes walk from the heart of the school, right next to the railway station. And because we're an outhouse, we are blessed with fantastic outside space, which the boys utilise to the max. I'd now like to take you inside so we can have a good look around. So I live here with my wife Kirsten and our twin daughters Ellie and Lauren, as well as our 2 cats and our 2 dogs. And when we're able to, we like to invite the boys through to our what's classed as the private side, so that they can perhaps watch the football and Sky Sports, a film, or have a toasty and hot chocolate. I'm now going to walk you through to my study, where the boys can drop in at any time. This is my study. It's a great space. I can fit an entire year group in here, so we can have a chat, and the boys can drop in at any time to ask me a question on any topic, really. I'm now going to show you the tutor room. So the tutor room is an important place where the boys can speak to their tutor about academic progress, whether things are going well on the sports front, and they know that it's uninterrupted, it's free from distractions of other boys, and the boys really value that time. I'm now going to walk you through the corridors to show you our lovely day room. So as you can see, a real feature of the Digby is these wonderful long, light, airy corridors that we've got. We try to put boys' artwork on here where we can, which we think brighten the place up. We're now going to go into the 3rd form day room, where our boys do their hall in the evenings. So the boys will be allocated a desk, and that's where they do their hall in the evening, which is the Sherborne vocabulary for homework. We have a 6th former who stays for the duration of hall to kind of try and encourage good work habits. But the boys also relax in here as well. During break time, they'll bring their snack here and grab what they need to for the next lot of lessons. And because we've been talking about the 3rd form, I thought it'd be nice to go and see where they sleep, because in the 3rd form there's a separation between where they sleep and where they work. And as they move up through the years, they'll end up with desks in their dorms. Okay, this is our 3rd form dormitory. It's called Rum, and all the dorms in the Digby are named after Scottish islands. That's nothing to do with me. The very first housemaster was a Scot, and I think it's really nice to keep these traditions going. The great thing about the Digby 3rd form dorm is they are all in together. So that means that they get to know each other really quickly. And by the first exeat, you wouldn't necessarily know which boys went to which prep school, because they find out so much about each other. We're lucky to have a residential matron. She lives directly above us, and the door to her flat is just along the corridor. So if a boy needs to see her after lights out, he can easily do that. I'm now going to go to a 6th form room, which is on the same corridor, and it's really important to have that pastoral mix of year groups on the same corridor. So this is where our pupil listener tends to stay. It's an example of a 6th form room where boys will either share in 6th form. When they get to upper 6th, they will have their own room. 5th form dorms can be anything from a 4-man down to a single. 4th form tend to be in 2 or 3 larger dorms. And I'd now like to show you an example of a 5th form dorm. Hi boys.
Hi, sir.
This is an example of a 5th form dorm. There are 3 beds in here, and as they get through go up the years, they can have greater say in who they'd like to share with. There's great views from here, loads of space, and they actually do their work where they sleep, as you can see with the desks. I'm now going to show you the head of house room. We're going to go into Mull, which is our head of house's room. It is the biggest room in the house. Hi boys. And they've got a really important role as head of house. A boy can come in here and talk to them about anything. Head of house takes time to get to really know the boys as well. Heads of house are great role models. They're good ambassadors for the house and school. They possess compassion, empathy, all those qualities we would want our young people to have. I thought we'd go and look at some of our communal areas now, starting with our 6th form common room. It's a really nice area where the 6th form can come and relax in between lessons or after school. We've got the house Xbox, the house Wii. They'll watch films, big sports matches in here. So just a nice area for them to relax. And we're going to walk through now into our games room. This is our games room. It's really well used, particularly at lunchtimes, evenings and weekends. We often host year groups from the Sherborne girls' boarding houses. Inter-house pool competitions can be fiercely contested. We're lucky enough to have table football and table tennis as well. The most important picture in this room undoubtedly is the Aberdeen Football Club picture, where if you boys don't have a football team coming into Digby, I expect them to support Aberdeen, or for them at least to be their second team. This is actually an ostrich. It's the Digby crest, and you'll see them on top of the building. They are definitely ostriches, despite what the boys might tell you. And here we've got listed 4 key values that we feel are really important as a house, and that's something that we hope that the Digby boys aspire to. We're now going to move through into another communal area, which is our junior common room. The junior common room is for our younger year groups, that's 3rd form, 4th form and 5th form, and it's a place where they can come and relax. We're lucky we've got the house PlayStation there, we've got the big TV as well for sports events, film nights, those sort of things. So it is a nice area where they can just chill out. And we'll move through into our house kitchen, which is for any year group, and it really is a fantastic space. Matron puts on a great spread, there's lots of home baking, boys get to dabble and attempt to make things from time to time, but boys also just like to relax in here. And the final room that I'd like to show you, and it's a kind of hangover from the days of the hotel, is our ballroom, which sounds very grand. And we can use this space for many things. It's really versatile. We meet as a house here every morning before the boys go up to breakfast in school. We have our house assemblies here. We can do play rehearsals, black tie meals. We've got snooker club, boys play the piano. So we are really lucky to have this space. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour of the Digby. It's been a whistle-stop one. I very much look forward to welcoming you in person in due course.